Hello everyone, let's start solving this question. Let's read it carefully. The ratio of present ages of two brothers P and Q is 5:4. Which of the following can be a possible ratio of their ages after 20 years, and which of the following can be a possible ratio of their ages 20 years ago? So let's start solving this question. What we are assuming at start is, let's take today. The age of P and age of Q is 5 years and 4 years respectively. What we are assuming is the age of P is 5 years, age of Q is 4 years today. So the value of this ratio becomes how much? 5 divided by 4, that is 1.25. Now after 1 year, okay, with this consideration, after 1 year the ages of P and Q are going to be how much? 6 years and 5 years, and the value of this ratio becomes how much? 6 divided by 5, 1.2. After 2 years, let's calculate this ratio. After 2 years their ages become 7 and 6, and the value of this ratio becomes how much? 1.16. okay everyone. So what we can observe here is, as we are going into future, the ratio, the value of ratio is less than 1.25. As we are going into future, the value of ratio is less than 1.25. Now let's calculate their ages 1 year ago. Let's calculate their ages 1 year ago. Their ages are going to be how much? 4 years and 3 years. The value of this ratio becomes how much? 1.33. Let's calculate their ages 2 years ago. The ratio of their ages becomes how much? 3 years and 2 years. Okay, that is 3 by 2, that is 1.5. So what we can observe here is, as we are going in past, the value of ratio is more than 1.25. okay everyone. So now let's start solving this question. First question is, which of the following can be a possible ratio after 20 years? After 20 years means 20 years in future. As we are going in future, the value of ratio has to be less than 1.25. Option number A is 5 by 4, 5 divided by 4, that is 1.25. We want a ratio which is less than 1.25. Option B is 6:5, that is 1.2. Option C is 7:5, that is 1.4. Option D is 13 by 10, that is 1.3. So we can see that option number B is correct answer here. Of the following can be possible ratio of their ages 20 years ago. As we are going 20 years back, the value of ratio has to be more than 1.25. So let's identify which option is more than 1.25. First option is 5:4, that is 1.25. Second option is 6:5, 1.2. Second option is 23:20, that is 1.15. And the last option D is 13:10, that is 1.3. So the only option which is more than 1.25 is option number D. So over here the concept is, if A, B and X are positive real numbers, and A divided by B is improper fraction, improper fraction means the value of A, that is value of numerator, should be greater than value of denominator. Then if we add a same number in both numerator and denominator, then the value of newly formed fraction is always less than the value of original fraction. For example, 5 plus 1 divided by 4 plus 1 is less than 5 divided by 4. For example, 5 plus 2 divided by 5 divided by 4 plus 2 is less than 5 divided by 4. On the other way, if we subtract same number from numerator and denominator, if the fraction is improper, the value of newly formed fraction is always greater than original fraction. For example, 5 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 1 is greater than 5 divided by 4. 5 minus 2 divided by 4 minus 2 is greater than 5 divided by 4.